Tallinn has a coastline of 46 kilometers, which is a lot. And that means there are loads of beach activities. So many things are happening here today and my head is exploding. I'm super excited that in this episode I'm going to talk about something that I feel is quite underrated, the fact that Tallinn is built on the sea. It's a proper sea town, and this weekend it's Maritime Days weekend. It's gonna be awesome. Just getting on the taxi boat. Let's see if they're gonna allow us to go with our backpacks. Hi guys, quick question. Are we still allowed to get on that boat? Yes? They said that the drive is going to be from this port to another port only 5 to 10 minutes. So my question is, either it's so close or we're going to be going that fast. We'll see in a second. Yeah.
Not that bumpy. I'm joking, it's very bumpy.
It's pretty bumpy. Oh, I love it, so refreshing. So we just arrived from the old port to the seaplane harbour on this small rubber boat. The whole ride was about 5 minutes long and honestly, I am hooked. I've counted at least 15 different boats, like 5 to 7 to 11 seaters that are going from different ports. And also behind me there are 2 very old wooden ships. One is from Muhu Island, another one is from Hiiumaa Island, and they look dope. So far, I'm loving this place.
Moonland, siin A2 kail Mihkel. Ma korral üritan oma jaama välja, ma ütlen paar sõna.
Olen varsti kai ääres nüüd.
So my name is Mihkel. I come from Muhu Island. Here's our ship coming right now. It's the oldest Estonian traditional sail ship coming from the Viking times. It's not a battleship anymore, so it became the earliest ferry we had between the islands and mainland in Estonia. Actually, our island people have the contract since 1532. It's still remaining the most important part of our sailing history, as we're very proud of it. What I like about Tallinn is it's very close to the sea. And it's actually the sea town, and that's the main thing I admire about Tallinn and its history, of course. So I'm very proud to be here.
So what are the Maritime Days? These days take place at the end of summer here in Tallinn, and they usually last for about 4 days, and it's an annual event. And what is really awesome is that every single port here in Tallinn opens its doors. There is a lot of festival music, local seafood. The atmosphere is just amazing. My favorite bit is that the big sailing boats from the neighbor countries are coming here, and you can actually jump on them, sail on them, and see Tallinn from the sea, which I'm super excited. We're going to be doing that tomorrow. For now, let's just enjoy the atmosphere and get some food. Where is food? Which way is food? There? There? In Estonia we have this very small tiny fish, I don't know the name, but we're really proud of it. And I found a place where they actually sell it crispy.
Different types of like fried fish,
right?
Also smoked fish here.
Okay, and obviously all the fish is local, Estonian.
Yeah, most of them met.
But I'm definitely excited about their fried spread.
Yeah, I'll give you a taste.
Thank you. So excited. All right, look how it looks. All right. Oh my God, it's proper nice. We definitely want to go for one. We're trying to be cool and hip. Right, cool. So I've got guys here, lovely gentlemen from Germany.
Hi.
What's your name?
My name is Tobias.
Tobias, lovely to meet you. I'm Polly. So how was your helicopter ride?
It was a great experience,
Yeah.
my first helicopter flight, and we saw a new perspective of Tallinn.
Right,
Yes.
okay. How long was that ride?
It was 5 minutes and it was a great deal, and like a little tour, city tour, but from above. So,
From above, yeah. Was it scary?
For me, not, but I'm not afraid of heights. So.
Oh wow, check you out.
Cool.
I would be quite scared to do that. All right, cool. Well, enjoy Tallinn. Thank you so very much
Thank
for
you
coming in
much.
here and have a fantastic time. We're here nice and early, 9:30 on Saturday. Yesterday was really windy and the sea was rough. We've taken 2 boat taxi rides and we were jumping on the waves, which was awesome. But today it's super calm. I think that's the one, yeah. This is the boat that we're going to be sailing on today. So this is our ship. It's named Polish Beauty. It came all the way from Poland and I honestly cannot wait to have 2-hour sailing experience in Tallinn Bay. I want to have a picture with the captain. Let's see how's that going to go. I want to do a small tour and I also want to get behind the steering wheel. So let's see how's that going to turn out. Also, this ship by far is the biggest in this massive harbour. So I'm very excited. They're already boarding people. So let's get on. Wait for us, wait for us. We are on board. Fantastic. When Captain was doing an introduction, he said that usually it takes him about 100 hours to get from Poland to Estonia, but because the sea was so rough, it's taken him 130 hours instead. So yeah, and it's really funny that yesterday when we were here on the sea was pretty bumpy, pretty rough. It was really windy, whereas today it's proper calm. It's just interesting to see, no pun intended, how much sea changes in literally 24 hours. And I've never actually seen Tallinn from this side before, so I'm enjoying this ride so far. And this is the captain's wheel, and I'm touching it right now. Does this count? So I just learned that this ship is almost 100 years old. It was built in 1926 in Poland. It used to basically catch the fish in Poland and sell it in Stockholm and Gothenburg. This boat is quite big. It's actually 30 meters in length and 5 meters in width. These are the exact measurements of the tunnel between Stockholm and Gothenburg, so they made sure that this ship fits there. I think it's quite an interesting story. Yeah, just roasting here in the sun, enjoying the last beautiful summer days here in Tallinn. All done, thank you. That was good. That was like solid 10 out of 10. It was so hot on the sun when we were sailing. Come to Mama. What makes Tallinn so unique is that there are plenty of water activities that you can do here. You can do kayaking, canoeing, windsurfing and sailing. And the last 2 are particularly great since there is a lot of wind pretty much all year around. There is also this beautiful promenade that goes from city centre all the way to the Pirita beach, which is also one of the main marinas here in Tallinn. It stretches for 5 kilometers and offers some of the best views on the sea. And you can do plenty of activities here. My favorite bit is that Pirita Marina is the place where you can do a lot of sailing experiences and you can even get your sailing license. My dear friend has the license and she could not be happier. Wow, what a day. What a day. There is transport and there is transport. And this is going to be my transport. taxi boats are getting 5 out of 5. It was awesome. There are 2 big bonfires happening in Tallinn every summer. One is happening on the 23rd of June, which is celebrating the Midsummer Day here in Estonia, which I have missed this year. The other one is happening at the end of summer during the Maritime Days, and it's going to be lit in the next couple of minutes. I'm super excited, as you can see from my face. I'm at the old port here, and I've got this lovely gentleman here.
Hello.
Hi, what's your name?
My name's Yang. Hello.
Young, lovely to meet you, Young. So, quick question, what do you like about the Maritime Days?
I think it's a very family-friendly event, and the vibe is just amazing. This is what I
Awesome.
like the most.
Okay, that's really good. And the second one, what do you like about Tallinn? If there's like one thing you
One
could say,
thing,
yeah.
Small.
Small.
The city is rather small, and which you get everything easily in 30 minutes. That's what I like about it.
Thank you so much, Young. That was awesome.
you.
Well done, well
Enjoy.
done. Thank you. Oh my God, I'm so excited. This is what's up. On a hot day like this, bubble tea, you guys know what's going on. We've been so lucky. We had such a fantastic summer here in Tallinn. We had so many warm, beautiful, sunny days that just make you appreciate sea and Tallinn even more. And if you're going to be here in Tallinn, this old harbour is a perfect place to enjoy the sunset, and there is always something cooking. Welcome to Visit Tallinn series, and I will see you in the next episode. For now, let's just enjoy the sunset again.